Hi everyone, Selena here. In this video, we'll learn how to set up ShortPixel adaptive images for WordPress and go through some steps on how to use it to serve optimized images. First things first, let's install it quickly. Navigate to Plugins, then Add New. Then in the search field, search for ShortPixel adaptive images. There we go. Now click Install. Once installed, the button will turn to Activate. Click that afterward and you'll get redirected to the onboarding wizard. Here, you can skip and fast forward to the settings. However, we will go through the onboarding wizard together because it helps you set things up. The first and most important thing to keep in mind is that the plugin should already do its job and start serving optimized images from ShortPixel's CDN. So if there's some caching layer in the way, that might not happen. That means we need to clear the cache from our caching and other optimization plugins, hosting or server cache, CDN cache, and lastly, the browser cache. Once that's done, we check our website to make sure everything is fine and nothing is out of place. Looks good. Let's move to the next step. Here we can let the plugin check the home page and recommend any settings changes. Let's click this button. If we see this notification that says, the images on this page are properly optimized, that means we're all set. We can navigate through the website to see if the images are optimized on other pages as well. If so, we can click the button here. Let's move on to the next step. Here, you can press the before and after buttons to test your website with and without ShortPixel. If you want to test any other pages, you can simply change the URL here. You don't have to deactivate the plugin. Just remember that when you test your website without ShortPixel, make sure you add this page speed equals off parameter. Now, let's see the before and after results. Before ShortPixel adaptive images, the largest contentful paint took 616 milliseconds to become visible. I had a warning to properly size images, a warning to serve images in next-gen formats. The time for the page to fully load was 971 milliseconds, and the images weighed a whopping 1.28 megabytes. After ShortPixel, things improved considerably. The LCP dropped by 38% to 379 milliseconds to become visible. I don't receive any other image-related recommendations. The time for the page to fully load is 547 milliseconds, and the images weigh only 73.2 kilobytes. Meaning they're compressed up to 94%. Now that we're done with the measurements, we can move on to the next step. Here, you can create a ShortPixel account if you don't have one. Otherwise, you can log in to associate your domain. Let's say we already created an account. We'll click this button, then log into our account, and then associate our domain here. The domain is your website's address, such as shortpixel.com. While we're here, we can go to the API key page and copy our key. Done. Let's go back to the WordPress admin area and click this button. Now let's paste our API key into this box and then hit the Save button. Great. Adding the key basically allows us to see more detailed stats, such as traffic, consumption, and so. Well, that's about it with the setup. If you want to go through more advanced settings, you can switch on this toggle. In case you're unsure what they do, you can click this tooltip here to learn more about each one of them. Before we part ways, I wanted to remind you to check out the links in the video description. There, you'll find additional details, resources, and troubleshooting tips. Whether you're looking for further information or need help with specific issues, those links will be your go-to resource. Also, if you have questions or need assistance with anything in particular, don't hesitate to reach out to our dedicated support team. See you next time!